my name is Leo. Welcome to another reading of the Elder Scrolls. Today we're going to be reading Mixed Unit Tactics in the 5 Years' War, Volume 1, by Codus Callins. The legions could learn from the unconventional tactics used by the Khajiit in the 5 Years' War against Valorwood. I was stationed at the Sphinx Moth Legion fort on the border near Dune and witnessed many of the northern skirmishes firsthand. The war started with the so-called Slaughter of Taval. The Khajiit claim that the Bosmer invaded the city without provocation and killed over 1,000 citizens before being driven off by reinforcements from a nearby jungle tribe. The Bosmer claimed that the attack was in retaliation for Khajiit bandits who were attacking wood caravans headed for Valorwood. In the spring of 396, the war moved closer to Fort Sphinxmoth. I was posted on lookout and saw parts of the conflict. I later spoke with both Khajiit and Bosmer, who fought in the battle, and it will serve as an excellent example of how the Khajiit used a mixture of ground and tree units to win the war. The Khajiit began the fight in an unusual way by sending tree-cutting teams of Cathay Rant and the fearsome Sechi Rant, or battle cats, into the outskirts of Valorwood's forest. When word reached the Bosmer that the trees were being felled, allegedly a crime in the strange Bosmerian religion, a unit of archers were dispatched from the larger conflicts in the south. The Bosmer were thus goaded into splitting their forces into smaller groups. I'm pretty sure Cathay ran to the kind of Khajiit that are in Skyrim. And maybe Oblivion, and actually maybe all Elder Scrolls games. I'm drinking, by the way. And yeah, the Sechi Rant are basically just big cats. Big, smart cats. Not like me. I'm a big cat. Yes, we know. Your name's Leo, you're a lion. Shut up. The Bosmer archers took up positions in the remaining trees, whose branches were now 20 or more feet apart, allowing some light into the forest floor. The Bosmer bent the remaining trees with their magics into small fortifications, from which to fire their bows. Wait, the Bosmer can do that? Kind of sounds like Tovani. Well, I guess. The Tovani sort of make mushrooms that they make into fortresses. Have I even told you how much I don't like the Tovani? Yes, you have. When the tree cutters arrived the next morning, a half-dozen Khajiit fell to the Bosmer arrows in the first volley. After that, the Khajiit took large wooden shields from the backs of the Sechi Rant and made a crude shelter. The Khajiit, even the enormous Sechi Rant, were able to hide between this shelter and one of the larger trees. When it became apparent that the Khajiit would not leave their shelter, some Bosmer chose to descend and engage the Khajiit sword to claw. Big mistake. When the Bosmer were nearly upon the shelter, one of the Khajiit began playing on a native instrument and plucked metal bars. This was a signal of some kind, and a small group of the man-like Ohms, an Ohm Rant. Oh wait, they're the ones that are human-like, emerged from covered holes in the forest floor. Although outnumbered, they were attacked from behind by surprise and won the ground quickly. I think those are the ones that are in Arena. So I remember the Arena ones, Khajiit being really, really human-like. I'm still pretty sure the Cathay Rant are the ones from Skyrim. Maybe I'll look it up later. Okay, sure. We'll look it up later. The Bosmer archers in the trees would have still won the battle were they not having troubles of their own. A group of Dagi and Dagi Rant, two of the less common forms of Khajiit who live in the trees of the 10-mile forest, jumped from one tree to another under a magical cover of silence. They took upon positions in the higher branches that could not hold a Bosmer's weight. When the signal came, they used their claws and either torches or spells of fire. Counts on 2 of survivors. I spoke with Vary on this point, to distract the archers while the battle on the ground took place. A few of the archers were able to flee, but most were killed. Apparently, the Dagi Rant, have more magical ability than is widely believed, if they were able to keep themselves magically silenced for so long. One of the surviving Bosmer told me that he saw a few ordinary cats among the Dagi, and even claimed that these ordinary cats are known as Afk, and that they were the spellcasters. Right, just the straight up cats, and they have really good magic. Well, if you're just a cat, you got nothing else, right? True. But Bosmer are almost as unreliable as the Khajiit when it comes to the truth. And I cannot believe that a house cat can cast spells. You don't know shit. Who read this? At the end of the day, the Khajiit lost perhaps half a dozen fighters out of a force of no more than 4 dozen, while the Bosmer lost nearly an entire company of archers. The survivors were unable to report back before a second company of archers arrived, and this strategy was repeated again, with similar results. Finally, a much larger force was sent, and the Bosmer won that battle with the help of the native animals of Alanwood. The third skirmish, and the Khajiit response, I will discuss in the second volume of the series. Wait, there's a second volume? I don't know. Well, that was Mixed Unit Tactics in the 5 Years' War, Volume 1, by Cordus Calamus. Now, I'm going to look up the Khajiit types, so that we can get some information about that. So, bookmarks, all scrolls, pages, unofficial pages, of course. What should I do? Lore? Yeah, I think lore will do it. And then look up, not bestiary? No. People? No. Races. Yes. And then... Khajiit, here we go. Okay, so show me about the Khajiit. Alright. Come on, tell me about the people. You know you want to. Language, no, don't care. Food, don't care. Hygiene. The main Khajiit clans. Come on, tell me about the different types. Morphology? Yes. Here we are. Fur stocks? The fuck is a fur stock? Don't know. There are 17 distinct fur stocks. Different variations of Khajiit. Oh, okay, there we go. The Imperial Geographical Society has previously claimed that there are more than 20 fur stocks with the suffix of rant are generally bigger than their non-rant counterparts. Oh. So we got Afk, a diminutive form of a magically gifted Khajiit, resembling typical house cats. Yeah. Okay. Then we got the Afk Rant. We got the Cathay. Cathay are slightly larger and stronger than the Suthray Rant. But most obvious difference is that they have plantigrade legs? I'm sorry? Okay, so it looks like Khajiit in ESO and Legends? Cathay Rant. ESO, Legends. Okay, so they're the ones that are in ESO, I guess. Daggy, a less common form of conjunct. Yada yada yada. Physical, they have facial features that are comparable to lynxes. Oh, they're in ESO as well. Oh, really? Yeah, what's the difference? I don't know. They don't look different at all. They look the same. Racist. Shut up. Ohms? Oh, Ohms are the one from wait. Yeah, I think Ohms are the ones that are in Arena. Yeah, they look like humans. Was Ohms mentioned? I don't think Ohms were actually mentioned in this. What's Palmer? Palmer, okay, so a bunch, okay. Sorry, when I said ESO, there's actually a bunch of them that are actually in ESO, so I only played ESO that one time they had a free weekend, so. Yeah, Sanch are basically just like tigers and shit. Big old cats. They're also in ESO, look at that. Alright, Synthray, yes. Synthray are in Morrowind and Redguard. Doesn't say, but oh, here we go. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're the ones in Skyrim. Tojay. Okay. The main. That's all we got. Okay. Was there something else you were looking at before? Maybe? Like what? What were we looking at before? I don't know. I feel like I was gonna look. Oh, you gotta see if there's another book. Oh yeah. Because it kind of makes it sound like there's another book, but I feel like there isn't. I also feel like maybe the mixed unit tactics in Skyrim is actually not this book. Let's have a look. Lore, mixed unit tactics. No, I think it's the same book. Oh, really? Is there another book? Let's have a look. I don't think there's another book. Oh. Well, that's disappointing. What about the guy who wrote it? Codus Calenus. Maybe he's got another book that he wrote? Oh god, he's a bookseller in friggin' in the game Morrowind. Seriously. Yep. Shit. There you go. Look at that. Anything else? Oh, stupid books. Yeah, I don't think. Wait, he doesn't even sell his own book? What? He doesn't sell his own fucking book. What the are you serious? That's crazy. What? That's weird. Yeah. No, he doesn't. He doesn't sell his own book. Oh. Well, there you go. He wrote Mixed Unit Tactics version 1. Okay. Then it would appear as though he never wrote a second version. Yeah. Well, that was Mixed Unit Tactics in the 5 Years' War. But for now, my name is Leo. And I'll see you next time. Bye.